What's going on, guys? Huge news for Destiny today. They just announced a draft set, and this is called Rivals Draft Set, so meaning they could potentially do other ones. But yes, this is going to be a box that's going to allow you to do draft tournaments for Star Wars Destiny, and I think it's awesome. What we know right now, it looks like every box is going to have the exact same cards. It comes with 20 cards and 9 dice, and provide a foundation for you to build a draft deck. So if you want to do draft tournaments with Destiny, you can now do that. Very cool. It's going to be $14.95 for the draft set. If you want to draft, it also says down here you're going to have to provide 6 boosters, or if you're doing sealed deck tournaments, you're going to provide 8 boosters along with that. So it'll be a little expensive to jump into, but it looks like it would be really, really fun. They kind of outline how it's going to work. You're going to open a couple of boosters and form one big pack. You open basically 3 boosters, form one big deck out of those, draft them card pass, draft pass. Then you're going to take the other 3, open those, form another big deck, and draft a card pass, and do it that way. And then you combine all the cards, out of the cards that you've drafted, and then your draft set, you'll have 20 cards from that, and you'll have 30 cards from your boosters. You'll be able to build a 20 to 30 card deck, and you can have any number of the same duplicates. You can even mix light side and dark side here, so they're being very, very flexible with deck building here for the draft, because they know that you can potentially get screwed. You might get like that one Darth Vader die, and and then maybe like then a Luke Skywalker die or something like that, and like, now what are you gonna do? I got one really good, one really cool evil card, one really cool good card. Well, this is allowing you to mix them up. We're gonna get, and they're giving us a preview of some of the stuff. The theme for this draft set is very neutral. It's got neutral cards in it, including neutral heroes, which is a whole new thing. We're actually going to get neutral heroes, and the funny thing is, we've got an Anakin Skywalker here that has a special thing that says you cannot have Darth Vader on your team because he's neutral, and in theory you could potentially have Darth Vader and Anakin Skywalker together. So they have to kind of basically represent that. I mean, it's kind of common sense, but they still have to do it anyway. We've got a Fang fighter there and some other cool stuff. So this is very cool. We're going to take a look at some of the cards here that we're getting. So we've got Anakin Skywalker, Conflicted Apprentice, kind of representing him in the middle of being light and dark. And he's got a special of letting you discard a card. If it's hero, you gain 2 shields, or if it's villain, you can do 2 damage. We've already seen Rey, we've already seen Phasma. Lobot is a new one. And then when you control the battlefield, he has Guardian, and his special is resolving one of your dice, increasing its value by 2, which is kind of nice. I kind of like Lobot a little bit more than some of the other characters in here. Ketsu Onyo is our bounty hunter here, and she's probably got one of the best die, except that the fact that it's not the same type. But before one of your characters is defeated, you may move a weapon from them to this character. Granted, she's probably gonna be the first one they go for, since she's only got 9 health. But it's not the greatest ability, but it's a little bit better of a die. And it can go with this. This is the real big one, though, is the Jawa Scavenger. Really big one here, in that for one, it's a neutral hero, but for 2, it's a gray neutral hero, which is just freaking crazy. But it's only 6, which means you could run 5 of these. So, and I think the idea here is you're only going to get 1 in this box, right? They're going to want you to draft tournament at least 5 times. So people, and I think that's the real draw here, is it's going to get you to keep drafting. And you know what? I only have 4 Java Scavengers. Okay, I'll go out and draft again tonight. And then they show us this resourceful, spot a gray character and remove one of your dice to gain 1 resource. This makes me think there's going to be more gray characters. And I'm totally cool with that. And of course, there are some rules parts that are going to conflict with this, because you're not going to necessarily have many gray characters right away. And if the thing is, if you're doing all Java Scavengers, you're going to probably be restricted to all gray cards, which is really going to be tough because you have slim pickings. But as more and more sets come out, we're going to have more of these. So this is kind of cool. It seems like right now you'll only be able to do Empire at War, because there's not that many. If you're going to draft, your boosters are going to have to come from that. But maybe this means we'll start seeing multiple boosters in circulation at the same time. Maybe we'll start seeing, a core set and an expansion having boosters like Awakenings and Empire at War, or something like, or whatever the next year's version of that will be. I think that would be kind of cool. It would give us some options. You could do like 3 of one, 3 of another, as long as everybody agrees on that. I'm really impressed with it, though. I think this is a really fun thing for Destiny. And from a guy who is not taking Destiny super seriously right now, I'm just playing it from the fun factor, having a good time with it. I even play some people on my lunch break. We're having a really good time with Destiny playing in casual play right now, and I think this is a great thing for the game. But I want to hear what you think. Let me know what you think about drafting in Destiny. Is this enough to potentially get you back into the game on a real casual level if you have stopped playing, or if you are a hardcore player, how do you feel about this? Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.